Survivors we are, survivors we are. Are you ready for the journey? Clones Karim is the name. Yes indeed, survivors we are.
So with time, everybody moves on. You find that you only keep a certain group of friends, and every 5 years you kind of have a change, especially as you're going from your young adulthood to actually being a wiser, older person. You'll find that you're always, within every 5 years, you have a group, or every 10 years, you have a group that kind of changes. So people get married, people have children, people have other things, and you yourself, you can get caught up. I got my own life. I got married. I mean, I had a child. I moved home. I moved home many times. I got married again. I moved home. I went through my own life, my own walks, right? You go through your own day to day. And so you find yourself in that situation where you're okay in your own company, and it's nice to have people around you. I asked Google earlier on, what is loneliness? Is loneliness an emotion? I was unsure. We know the word, but to clarify it. And Mr. Google over there said, loneliness is a complex human state. Those are wise words. It is very complex. It's such a big word to actually discuss. But if I was just to sort of nitpick on that very small thing, in my mind, in my understanding, you need to be totally happy with who you are to be affected. Right. Yeah, okay, that kind of got away from me there. I'm going to come back to it slightly. If you're lonely, okay, you are now in an emotional state. And that's absolutely fine. We are who we are. We feel how we feel. But when you're lonely, making any kind of future decision or anything that you can do will always lead back to, I did this because I was lonely. Especially hindsight. You'll look back and go, well, why did I do that? Oh, it's because I was lonely. That's what you'll blame. That's what you'll end up doing. So you have to be perfectly okay by being in your own company and being who you are and achieving your goals and going for your pursuits, for you then to make decisions based on what you are and going to do. Because there's no point being part of a pair when this person here has nothing but blame for the other person when it comes to loneliness. Because without that person, they can't be anything. And that's the thing. We all deal with loneliness. We all deal with complex emotional states. Maybe I haven't made myself clear. Maybe I have. I'm not sure. I'm just speaking from my own experience of being a person that can be lonely. But I take it to a different level where the loneliness isn't what makes me lonely. The loneliness is just the way that I can feel at times, but it doesn't make me who I am. I'm more than just that little bit lonely. Yeah. So where were we with this again? We were talking about loneliness because you can't relate to friends. Yeah. If you're at that situation, if you're at that point where you can't relate your situation to other people, and so you start alienating people, or people start alienating you because all you seem to do is talk about your problems and they can't relate, then yeah, we're at that. It's a tough place to be, because everybody has people in their lives where, oh, this person's going on about this and about this and about this. It's not because you're sick. It's because it can become a bore. I've got friends who have gone on holiday somewhere, and it seems everything they talk about is that particular holiday. And there's a point where you kind of glaze over and you're like, yeah, all right, fine. You don't mean to do that. It's just, what, that again? Or you got a friend going up in a breakup. And I've been through many a breakup. And I've been that person that sits there and goes, oh, my life is over. And I can see glazed eyes. You know. So there are times where people want to move away for your own sanity. You have to be the person that deals with your situation. And some people can't deal with it. So, yeah. Learning to deal with loneliness in a positive way can change everything. And if you can hold on to what that word loneliness means and kind of define it your way, it won't be it will no longer be a lonely place. It will be a place of peace and tranquility and harmony, because you know where you are. Anyway, that's me for today. Corim out.
Survivors we are.